G'day beautiful people out there in cooking land. Welcome to Cooking with the Riz. Today I've got a really quick recipe for you. It's a pasta recipe. I made some homemade raviolis just here, see that? Last time I made these, I actually made them into a half moon shape. Today they're round and they're filled with ricotta and spinach. My water is on over here. It's coming to the boil soon. Now what we've got here is the sauce for the pasta. Is got onions, mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. I've already cut up all my onions. They're ready to go. They're just cut into quarters and sliced. I've got some garlic here and beautiful basil, not out of my garden because it's out of season. And I've got peas as well. And if you really feel, if you don't like peas, whatever, you can add capsicum or whatever whatever your little heart desires. I've got my Napoli sauce here, cream, some white wine to deglaze the pan, and I've got the olive oil here as well. So my pan is nice and hot. I just turned it off for a second there, but it's nice and hot. So I'll throw in some olive oil here. All right. And then we'll actually let me grab a, excuse me, I'll just grab a wooden spoon. I'll throw in these onions, let these cook for a bit. Just let them go. I might just add a bit more, I'm going to need a bit more olive oil. I'll grab a bit more there and throw that in there. Alright. It's all good there, ready to go. Got some salt here for my pot of my pasta water. Make sure you salt your pasta water heavily. Well, not too heavy, but you know there's got to be a fair bit of salt in there. And you could also use a bit of that water, pasta water, in here if it's too thick. So just keep that in mind, okay? So they'll just cook away here nicely. And then I'll throw in these mushrooms and the peas and then some garlic. I might put the garlic in with the, I might actually put the garlic with these onions here. Yeah, so this is a pretty easy recipe, this one. My children love this. Every time I make it, they just waft it down. So no doubt they're going to be looking for some of this sauce as well. They'll be ringing me up. Dad, can I have some? Yeah. Oh, well, that's what we do with parents. Help our kids. So I'll just let that go for a bit. I'll throw some salt into this pot here. This is Himalayan salt. So that's just getting up the temperature. Oh dear. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's plenty of salt. That's enough. Alright, so I'm making enough sauce here. I might take some out later to keep for another time. We'll see how we go. So you want to, just cook these onions till their sweetness starts coming out. The more you cook them, the sweeter they get because of the sugars that are in the onions. Alright. And by the way guys, if you're loving my channel, hit that like button, actually smash that like button. Share my channel around and subscribe if you can help me out, that'll be great. And hit that hit the bell button so you receive all my videos when I make them and put them up. Alright, that'll be great. Thank you very much people out there. It'll be fantastic. Very hard to get subscribers when you're doing a cooking channel. If you have any ideas and how I can do that, give us a bit of a bell. Give us a comment on there. Alright, so that's cooking nicely now. Might throw some garlic in here. This household loves garlic, so I'm not going to be too shy with it. You don't want to put too much that it overpowers. So that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4 teaspoons, that'll do. 4 and a bit, that's plenty. Oops, put him back in there. My benches are clean. Oh, I love the smell of garlic cooking. Oh yeah, yum yum. Hope everybody's been keeping well out there with this pandemic that's going around. We've just been locked down again from tonight. It'll be a 7-day lockdown because they've let people into this country that have this bloody thing, this COVID, and they get out into the community. How they get out is beyond me because they're supposed to be in quarantine, and just wrecks everyone's lives. Everything has to stop. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that's the government's fault too. Alright, we'll throw these in. These will cook down a fair bit. And I got my peas. It's quite easy, this recipe, guys. Yeah, just have everything ready to go and it's just bang bang, really. It doesn't take much at all. You can use different types of mushrooms if you like. Like I said, these are the portobellos. You can just use normal mushrooms, you know, the button mushrooms or whatever, field mushrooms. Just where the field mushrooms take the stalk out because they can be a bit woody. Some people peel them as well. So, yeah, but actually adding capsicum to this is quite nice. But my little girlfriend sitting over there doesn't like capsicum, so I can't have it either, unless I make 2 different dishes. This is alright, it's going good. So they start to break down, the mushies, and they'll just wilt down a bit. It's already gone down already. I'll just turn this pot here down a fraction. Don't want to put those raviolis in yet. Not quite ready for them. Wish they'd stay in the bloody pan. Bloody Nora. Jeez. Escapees out of my frying pan. Remember to use a deep pan for this, or you could use a pot, doesn't really matter. As long as it can take the amount that's in here, and I'll write up a recipe for you. It's going well. I'm going to throw in the peas. Oh, I'll put them all in there. Peas are good for you. This smells really nice, eh? Really good. Look at that, beautiful. I'll just let that go for a minute. Next job will be a bit of wine in there. I'm sure I'll use this bowl over here to put the other one in when I've made it. Okay, so it's really not much more to do here except deglaze it, then add the cream and the sauce and just let it reduce down. That's basically it. Then put your ravs or whatever, what pasta that you like, you can just start cooking it. But once the both sauces, the cream and the Napoli sauce is in here, you throw your pasta in. By the time that's ready, the sauce should be ready. So we'll just let that cook down for a minute or 2 or 3. Okay, we'll add some vino in here. That'll do. Wherever my lid is, oh there it is. Okay, that can just go in like so. Got my basil, cream and sauce. Alright, so you've got to make sure you cook out the alcohol. Alright, so just let it, just a minute or so, that's good enough. If you don't cook out the alcohol, it's like a little bit bitter. You don't want that, do we? Alright. It's alright like that. It's pretty good. Now we'll throw in the sauces. So I'm putting a couple of litres in here of Napoli sauce. So I made that today actually. 1, 2. I've got a little bit more there, I might just throw that in as well. So that's, oh, I might not actually. Might be enough. And then we're going to throw some cream. This is called a rosé sauce, whenever you put cream and tomato together. Add a bit more in here. And that's that. Just mix it around carefully. She's nice and full now. And let's let this reduce down. So it'll probably take about, oh, we'll give this about 15 minutes or so. Maybe 20, depends. But don't have it boiling, because otherwise it's just going to splatter all over the shop. The kitchen will be looking like someone got murdered. And then I've got some basil I'm just going to rip in here. Fresh basil. Alright. Like so. I love basil. Oh, so good. Yeah, so we're in autumn at the moment here in Australia. So basil season has finished. You don't have to chop this up, just throw it in there. Just rip it up a little bit. There we go. So we'll just let that reduce, like I said. And yeah, I'll get back to you when it's ready to rock and roll with the pasta. Okay everybody, we have got the sauce. I've taken some sauce out so I can have it for another day. Or my kids will come and probably swipe it from me. So the sauce is nicely reduced here. It looks quite good. I'll bring the camera in. Here we go. Look at this. So, look at that. See? Nice and reduced, and see it's thickened up a bit there? Alright, let's go take it back. My raviolis are cooking nicely and they're ready to go. What we do with those, we finish them off in the sauce. Alright, so you basically 3/4 cook them and then throw them into your sauce and finish them off in there. These have grown nicely, haven't they? Nothing beats homemade pasta. I don't care what anyone says. It's the best. You know, it's got no rubbish in there, no fillers or anything like that. so it's quite safe in your house. One more. Alright, move that over here. Okay, that's down low and it's still boiling its head off. Here we go. Alright. I'll just cook that for a second, for a minute or so. Alright. Just so it finishes off in this beautiful yummy sauce. I just want to have actually a little, I didn't put any pepper in this either actually. Put some black pepper in here. Don't mind the old black crushed pepper. It's nice. That's it for that. You don't need, I don't think you need to put any salt, because if you put, like you're putting Parmesan cheese and stuff, so it's salty enough, I think. But if you love salt, go ahead, be my guest. Not too much salt, it's not good for your heart. So that looks pretty damn good, people. I'll have a little taste test of the sauce. See how that is. Yep. Beautiful. All right. Now it's time to serve up. So I'm going to serve it up in a dish like this. And I've got, I'm running all over the shop, aren't I? My Parmesan here. So I will grab, where's my ladle gone? Yeah. I'll just use a ladle for this, it's probably a bit easier. All right, so look at that, yummy yum. Oh, looks good. Sauce on top there. A few more ravs. There we go. Look at that. Hey? Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, isn't it? Oop, nearly spilt it then. Alright, so now we're just going to put some palmy. Good old Parmesan cheese. Remember to grate your own. Don't buy the rubbish in the shops, it's already done. They're packed with fillers and rubbish like that. There we go. All right, now let's have a little taste, eh? Okay. I'll grab a fork and a knife. Let's have a shot at this. They look really good, eh? Look at that. Yum, yum. Bit of the sauce. It's going to be bloody hot, so I better just cut that in half actually. Bit of cheese on top. That, guys, is a bloody good home run. Oh yeah. That is so good. Yeah. Oh mate, I'll tell you what, your family's going to absolutely love this. Oh yeah, that's really good. All right, another success story here, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, until I see you the next one, before I go, how about you subscribe to my channel, give that a smashing, hit the little bell button, smash the like button, and share it all around so everyone can learn at home how to do something simple like this. And remember, my ravioli recipe, the homemade ravioli, is on another video, and so is my Napoli sauce. So if you want to make those, you can. Otherwise you just buy pasta that's already done. Try and buy the fresh pasta if you can. The fresh agnolotti like this. Or whatever you can get your hands on. But anyway, you enjoy this recipe, and I will see you all at the next adventure. Until then, take care, and happy cooking to you all.